So my topic today is vexatious litigation and getting on the list. And what happens after you get on the list. That smoke is cool. Alright, so a vexatious litigant. So what defines that? So first of all, you must be a pro se litigant. It doesn't necessarily have to be a litigant. You can be a defendant as well. Or your attorney is a mere puppet. So if one way to avoid being considered vexatious litigant is to have an attorney that supposedly only will sue with appropriate merits and exercise their legal process so it doesn't harass the other person due to ethical requirements. But if the attorney is just a mere puppet and doing exactly what the vexatious litigant is doing, then obviously that wouldn't be an out. Vexatious litigation code. I should mention this is for California, which is what I've talked about in my other videos, and people have been wanting me to cover this, mostly trolls. So it only applies to civil matters, which is interesting. So the restraining order process in California is not a civil matter, so it does not count to that. Apply to that. It doesn't just apply to plaintiff, as I said, although you don't need leave to defend. So once you get on the vexatious litigant list, you may need leave of the court to file a complaint, but of course you wouldn't need leave of the court to defend yourself. So once all those qualifications are in place, the actual thing to get you on the list is you have to have 5 unsuccessful litigations that reached final determination. So final determination means you appealed all the way to the Supreme Court and then you lost. That doesn't happen very often, so it's hard to do that. Note that you can't avoid that by dismissing your case right before it's clear that you're going to lose. You can still dismiss for valid reasons. For example, you reach a settlement. So you have to have 5 of those in 7 years, or just repeated frivolous tactics. So filing without merits, or as a defendant, right, doing anything that delays the court. For example, if you were Kate and you continued to go in court and participate in testimony that delays justice for the plaintiff, that would be considered frivolous. Or attempts to try essentially the same facts against the same defendant. So if for example, Chile lost due to a period of repeated harassment, he wouldn't be able to file against those same facts. He would have to wait until he was harassed again and then file against those. But as I discussed in one of my other videos, that harassment is a series of events. So really only one additional harassment event would be necessary. So action is required to get on the list. They're not just automatically declared vexatious. When a party has to file a motion requesting the party to be declared vexatious. And if you do it in the same action, it's immediately appealable. So it's best if you file the motion and then just, if they see you again, then you have some protections. So once you're on the vexatious litigation list, there are some restrictions placed on you. So now you must use an attorney if why to file a complaint, but you can't just have the hire attorney to file a complaint and then have the attorney withdraw to as a loophole, because if your attorney withdraws and is not replaced, the other party can request that you post a bond that would cover any court costs or whatever. And then, so if you don't want to get an attorney, you just need leave from the court before filing a complaint. So basically, you're not filing the complaint, you're asking leave to file the complaint with the attached complaint. So, what are the results of this vexatious litigation code? Basically, the defendant only gets perfected complaints against them. According to the presiding judge, right, the presiding judge is the one saying that the complaint is perfect and has merit. So it ensures your loss. So the code really lacks teeth if the person is filing complaints that have merit. That's all I got for you today. If you're a subscriber, comment and I will reply. If you're not a subscriber, I will delete your comments.